Okay, so, we're going deep today, man.
Deep, like Mariana Trench deep.
Deeper, dude.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
Wokeism. Never heard of it.
Wokeism, yeah. It's making the rounds these days, isn't it?
So get this right. I'm scrolling through Twitter, just doing my daily doom scroll.
The digital wasteland we all love to hate.
Exactly, and I see this tweet from Tim Denning.
LinkedIn's resident thought leader.
Yeah, him, and he's saying that some Silicon Valley dude just, completely destroyed wokeism.
Destroyed, that's a strong word.
Right, nuked it from orbit.
So who's this wokeism slayer? What's his weapon of choice?
Okay, so buckle up, man, because it's Balaji Srinivasan.
Balaji Srinivasan, the former CTO of Coinbase.
It's the one venture capitalist, hangs out with Naval Ravikant.
And apparently dismantles ideologies in his spare time.
So the question is, did he actually do it? Did he, take down wokeism?
Well, let's break it down, shall we? First off, what are we even talking about when we say a wokeism?
Yeah, good point. It's one of those words, everyone uses it, but nobody really knows what it means.
It's slippery, for sure. At its core, I guess it's about being aware of social injustice. Fighting for equality and all that.
Sounds pretty noble when you put it like that.
It can be, but it also gets tangled up with a lot of other stuff. Cancel culture, identity politics, all that jazz.
So where does Balaji come in? What's his beef with wokeism?
Well, from what I gather, he's critical of some of the excesses of woke culture. He sees it as stifling free speech, creating division, that kind of thing.
So he's not necessarily against the idea of social justice?
No, I don't think so. It's more like he's pushing back against a certain way of thinking about it, a certain rigidity, maybe.
Interesting. So, is this a legitimate philosophical debate or just, a Twitter spat?
I think it's a bit of both. Honestly, social media has a way of amplifying things, distorting them.
Yeah, it's like a funhouse mirror for ideas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at the heart of it, there are some real questions worth exploring.
How do we achieve social justice without creating new problems?
Precisely. And how do we have these conversations without resorting to, name-calling and silencing each other?
It's tricky, man, trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while riding a roller coaster.
I like that analogy, and that's kind of the point, isn't it? These aren't easy issues. There are no simple solutions.
So back to Balaji. Did he actually, destroy wokeism?
I don't think destroy is the right word. It's more like he's offering a different perspective, a challenge to the prevailing narrative.
Okay, so no knockout punch, more like a philosophical jab.
Something like that. He's injecting some new ideas into the conversation, which is always a good thing.
Right. Even if you don't agree with him, it's good to, shake things up a bit.
Exactly. Complacency is the enemy of progress.
Dude, my brain is starting to hurt.
Mine too. But that's a good sign, right? It means we're actually thinking.
Yeah, I get. So what's the takeaway here? What should our listeners, do with all this information?
Honestly, I think the best thing anyone can do is go straight to the source, read Balaji's work, listen to his arguments, and decide for themselves what they think.
Don't just take Tim Denning's word for it.
Or mine. Form your own opinions. Engage with the ideas.
Whoa, man. That's, deep. It's like you're saying we should all be our own philosophers.
In a way, yes. We all have the capacity for critical thinking. We just need to exercise it.
Mind blown, dude.
And that's what this deep dive is all about, right? Exploring these big ideas, challenging our assumptions, expanding our minds.
Totally. And maybe getting a little bit high along the way.
That never hurts.
All right, man. I think I need a nap after all that.
Sounds like a good plan.
Catch you on the next deep dive.
Until then, stay curious.
Peace out.
Peace out.